Herzlich willkommen und ein fröhliches Hallo von eurem Heringway. Wir spielen Virtuous Last Reward weiter und beim letzten Mal haben wir uns mal wieder in den Ambidex-Raum begeben, diesmal zusammen mit Clover und wir treten gegen Tenmyuji an. Clover hat uns ein unmoralisches Angebot gemacht, so oder so ähnlich, damit wir Betray wählen, obwohl eigentlich so wie sie es formuliert hat, war es sehr harmlos. Aber so wie ich es hoffentlich dann als Wunsch formuliere, wird's dann weniger harmlos sein. Ja, gut, Ally oder Betray? Also ich sag mal so, ist ja in der Beziehung relativ einfach. Wenn wir Ally wählen, dann ist höchstens Clover irgendwie sauer auf uns, weil wir jetzt nicht so gänzlich ihren Plan befolgt haben oder so. Aber im Endeffekt dürfte selbst mit ihr dann weitestgehend alles okay sein, außer irgendjemand anderes haut ab, weil irgendjemand anderes 9 Punkte erreicht. Aber davon dürfen wir jetzt in dem Moment ja eigentlich nicht ausgehen. Wenn wir Ally wählen, es steht auch zu... Naja gut, immer vorausgesetzt. Ich gehe jetzt die ganze Zeit schon davon aus, dass Tenmyuji einfach Ally wählen wird. Es klang halt sehr danach. Und ich würde Tenmyuji an der Stelle sogar vertrauen wollen. Er wirkte sehr beruhigt, dadurch, dass es Quark jetzt eben besser geht. Und das macht ihn nicht mehr zu einer so gefährlichen, unberechenbaren Person, bin ich der Meinung. Ja, dementsprechend, wenn wir Ally wählen und er Ally wählt, dann ist alles gut. Dann ist alles tutti, dann ist alles super. Dann kann es sogar sein, dass er vielleicht sogar ein bisschen mehr uns vertraut und dass er noch ein bisschen mehr über sich erzählt. Wenn wir wiederum Betray wählen, wenn er Ally wählt, dann hat er nicht nur weniger Punkte, dann hat Clover nicht nur 9 Punkte und kann unter Umständen abhauen. Jedwedes Vertrauen, was wir uns eventuell erarbeitet haben oder so, ist dann für die Katz. Ich glaube nicht, dass Tenmyuji da noch großartig Lust hat, mit uns über irgendetwas zu reden. Dementsprechend wählen wir erstmal Betray. Ja, ist ja gut. Wir probieren sowieso beides aus.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
Immer wieder gerne.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Jo, da bin ich jetzt auch mal gespannt, wie die anderen gewählt haben. Und ob das alles jetzt so gut war oder auch nicht.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
So. Also dann. Alison K. gegen Quark. Ally. Phi Luna, Betray. Betray, Ally. Tenmyuji hat tatsächlich Ally gewählt. Ja. Oh, da dürfen wir uns jetzt ein bisschen schuldig fühlen. Oh, das ist irgendwie nicht gut. Oh, was haben wir nur für Blödsinn gemacht. Ja, Dio hat's drauf ankommen lassen, wie ihr seht. Es wäre ihm scheißegal gewesen, ob Phi oder Luna halt sterben. Ob Phi und Luna halt sterben. Er wollte einfach nur raus. Er wollte einfach nur weg. Und deswegen auch gar keine Lust auf irgendwelche Diskussionen gehabt oder so. Na gut, und ja, wir haben es halt verkackt.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Clover ist jetzt die einzige mit 9 Punkten.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
So, that's how it is, huh? Promises are made to be broken, I see.
Sorry. I just couldn't bring myself to trust you.
I could have chosen betray and killed you. That was a possibility.
Yeah. After all, you did choose Betray in the last round.
That was a completely different situation. Well, in any event, your idiotic paranoia has given Clover 9 BP. How do you intend to deal with that?
Don't worry. She'd never try and open the...
Really? Then what's that?
Huh?
Look, I believe she's standing in front of the number 9 door right now.
What the hell? No. No way. Ich werde niemals ohne Alice diese Anlage verlassen. Lalalala. Ist klar. Es ist so.
Oh, the number 9 door.
She opened it.
Shit!
Ja, Clover! What the hell are you doing?
Sorry. Alice gave me an order, though.
Clover, you have to get out of here and call for help. My BP's down to 1. I'll have to play the AB game at least 3 more times in order to get to 9. If someone beats me to it, then we'll be trapped here forever. That can't happen. I'm giving you an order as your commanding officer. Escape.
Okay. What about the promise you made me?
Promise?
You said you'd listen to anything I said.
So, I am, aren't I? I can sure hear you well enough. Every little word is reaching my ears, isn't it?
You...
What? Were you thinking of something gross? You're a perv.
Hey, come on now.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Anyway, I did what I promised, so I'll be heading off now.
Clover!
Clover!
You fucking bitch! You're not getting out of here!
Dio leapt toward Clover with a roar, but she danced quickly aside, dodging his punch with ease.
Bye, guys.
With a last carefree grin, she leapt through the number 9 door. Dann waren die jetzt sogar noch alle zu dusselig, um sie zu fangen. Das kleine, schmächtige Mädchen. Ja gut, das war jetzt doof.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
She's gone.
Shit!
All we can do now is wait for her to call for help.
Help, huh? Let's hope there's still someone who can.
What's that supposed to mean? Tamiyuchi said nothing, just shuffled off through the yellow door and out of the room. A cold silence descended on the rest of us. It was a silence that promised to remain for a very, very long time. Jo. Ach, wie überraschend. Da war das ja mal wieder ein gemeines kleines Game Over. Ja, wo kam das denn so plötzlich her? Damit konnte man ja überhaupt nicht rechnen. Gut, dann hätten wir das ja an der Stelle geklärt. Das passiert also, wenn Clover 9 Punkte erreicht, übrigens. Dementsprechend, ja, sie ist eine sehr vertrauenswürdige Person. Ich glaube, das kann man definitiv so festhalten. Gut, ja, dann hätten wir das an der Stelle gesehen und geschafft und sowieso und überhaupt. Dann springen wir mal wieder zurück, ne? Ich glaube, das wäre ganz gut. Und dann gucken wir mal, was passiert, wenn wir Ally wählen. So wie eigentlich vereinbart. Dumm die dumm. Aber gut. So, kann ich jetzt eigentlich? Tatsächlich. Wir können skippen. Wundervoll. Und wie habe ich das Ganze jetzt gemacht? Mit dem Viereck-Knopf. Danke an den User, der mir das in den Kommentaren geschrieben hatte. Das sollte uns jetzt und in Zukunft einiges nochmal zusätzlich erleichtern. So. Jetzt aber Ally. Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Jo, dann gehen wir mal raus und erfreuen uns an dem Ergebnis.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Also eine Sache, die ich gerne noch anmerken möchte an der Stelle. Sigma hat das ja Termiucci gegenüber damit begründet, dass er eben Angst hatte, dass Termiucci Betray wählt. Aber eigentlich ist ja Unsinn. Eigentlich hat man ja Betray gewählt, weil Clover uns so zugelabert hat mit ihrer naiven, unschuldigen, kindlichen und fast schon, naja, okay, lassen wir das. Aber mit ihrer Art halt. Dementsprechend, eigentlich hätten wir die ganze Schuld auf Clover schieben können oder sollen in dem Moment. Nicht darauf, dass wir uns nicht sicher sind, was Termiucci angeht. Aber wäre das dann zu berechnet gewesen? Das wäre dann so, naja, ach, ist egal.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Ist ja in dem Moment jetzt sowieso nicht mehr relevant. So, Ally, Ally, Betray, Betray, Ally, Ally. Gut. So sieht das Ganze doch schon viel, viel besser aus. Wundervoll.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Wir leben natürlich trotzdem immer noch gefährlich, genauso wie Alice, weil wenn wir 3 Punkte verlieren, dann sieht's halt schlecht aus. Ne, Moment. Wir verlieren 2 Punkte Doch, wir alle starteten doch mit 3 Punkten, glaube ich, oder? Ja, wir alle starteten mit 3 Punkten, genau. Wenn wir ein Betray reinbekommen, dann verlieren wir 2 Punkte. Okay, vergesst, was ich gesagt habe. Alice und wir sind jetzt erstmal safe. Fire und Luna haben immer noch dasselbe Problem, dass sie quasi gesehen, ja, mit einem Bein im Abgrund stehen.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Naja, und Kay, Quark, Clover und Termiucci könnten beim nächsten Mal eventuell entfliehen. Genauso wie Dio, wenn er weiterhin mit seiner Betray-Schiene verfährt und irgendjemanden findet, der ihm gegenüber dann der ihm gegenüber dann eben Ally wählt. Aber spätestens jetzt würde ich mir das zweimal überlegen.
Looks like you managed to trust me.
Well, it seems like I made the right choice.
Only did what I said I would.
You really helped me out. Thanks.
I could say the same thing. No need for thanks.
The corner of his mouth twitched into a grin. I felt myself smile a little in response. Clover, on the other hand, looked less than pleased.
That was a bad choice, Sigma. And after I told you I'd listen to anything you said. Oh well, whatever.
She sighed heavily, shot me one last annoyed look, and stalked off. Sure. Across the room, Dio and Phi were already confronting one another over their own results.
You tried to kill me and Luna. Can't say I'm surprised.
Oh, don't give me that. You know exactly what I was doing. I knew you weren't stupid enough to pick Ally. You'd defend yourself with Betray, just like I would. Wait, where's Luna?
In the infirmary, looking after Quark.
So kann man natürlich auch argumentieren, ne? Also Dio hat es jetzt nicht drauf ankommen lassen, die beiden sterben zu lassen, sondern er ging davon aus, dass die beiden sowieso Betray wählen werden, weil sie eben nur ein BP haben. Dementsprechend musste er natürlich auch Betray wählen, um keine weiteren Punkte zu verlieren. Also von daher, ja, er hat einen Punkt in der Beziehung. Man kann es halt so oder so sehen.
Is that where Alice went to?
Alice? No, she went into one of the AB rooms with Kay.
Yes, we did indeed enter together. When the doors opened, however, she left, somewhat unsteadily, in the direction of the cyan door.
She left the warehouse?
Indeed.
Ach so, dann hat sie sich das Ergebnis gar nicht angeguckt. Ich hatte mich nämlich gewundert, als die Ergebnisse als die Ergebnisse angezeigt werden. Kurz vorher werden ja noch die ganzen Porträts der Charaktere eingeblendet und da war Alice nicht dabei. Und das fand ich komisch. Aber na gut.
Without even checking the results?
Correct. There was little reason to check them.
Yeah, it's not like Quark was gonna betray you.
Indeed.
And you two still choose ally. Man, what a pair of bleeding hearts.
If you say so. Being mocked for my compassion is a small price to pay for retaining my humanity.
Where did Alice run off to?
While we were in the AB room, she mentioned being quite tired. Perhaps she went to one of the cabins to rest.
Oh, well, I guess that would make sense.
An ominous rumble filled the warehouse.
The ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the ambidex game will be the star round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
We can open the gates as many times as we want?
That means the star keys can be used to play the AB game any number of times. If I understood that announcement correctly, that is.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, he did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all our colors and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. Huh? It looks like all the colors are weird. Clover's a cyan pair and Phi's a magenta pair, but Tamuji's a yellow pair.
The 3 solos are red, green, and blue. K's red, Dio's green, and you're blue.
Then how are we supposed to group up for the chromatic doors? I think they're gonna be white this time.
Ah, yes. Dio told me about them. Very interesting.
Yeah, they're white, all of them. I had a good look while I was waiting for Sigma to show up down in the warehouse.
You should have seen them too, Phi.
Yeah, I did. You're talking about the doors in the Floor B warehouse, right?
Yeah, so late on us. How are the groups going to shake out this time? Phi nodded and began to explain. Option A. Tamuji, yellow, and me, blue, would form one group. Phi, magenta, and Dio, green, would form another group. Clover, cyan, and K, red, would form the third.
Huh? Wait, you mean there's only one option?
Yeah. There's no other way we can group up to make white. Alice, Luna, and Quark aren't here to show us their bracelets, so we don't know for sure what their colors are. But it's pretty clear they'll all be pairs, since none of the pairs here have a partner.
So they'll be yellow, magenta, and cyan, right?
Right.
Alright, what now? We've got plenty of time until those white doors open.
Yeah, about an hour it looks like.
I'm gonna go find Alice.
Of course. I'll come with you then.
Clover gave her a shrug, and the two of them headed out through the cyan door.
Do I really need to say it?
The infirmary, right? You're going to go check on Quark.
Yeah.
He gave me a nod and trotted out through the yellow door. That left only 3 of us, Dio, Kay and myself. What are you guys going to do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over to the lounge and have a drink. You wanna tag along, Kay?
Are you making fun of me? I find it rather hard to drink with this mask on.
Ah, right, of course. My bad. Well, I'm out. Later.
With a lazy wave of his hand, Dio slouched off toward the magenta door. It took me a moment to realize Kay was following him.
Hey, what is this? You following me?
No, you must be mistaken. I hope to investigate Floor B further. There are still several rooms I haven't visited.
Okay, you don't have to tell me your life story. See ya.
Their conversation ended as they reached the door and stepped through it. Jo, und wir sind jetzt wieder alleine. Wir haben keine Freunde. Alright. What should I do?
Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh?
Of course. I need to get the rest of that story out of Tamiyuchi. The words were scarcely out of my mouth before I set off at a dead run down the hallway and toward the infirmary. Ergibt Sinn. Das war jetzt ja auch mit das Spannendste, was wir in dieser Route erlebt haben. Hä? There's nobody here. The room was completely empty. I edged forward and peeked around the partition. There he was. Tamiyuchi. He was standing next to Quark, apparently oblivious to my presence, looking down at something in his hand. Es ist keiner da, jetzt sind sie plötzlich doch da. Aber wo ist Luna? Picture? I must have made some small noise, because he suddenly looked up, saw me, and hastily shoved the photo back into his pocket. What was that? It was a photo of something, right? Was it yours?
Forget it. It's got nothing to do with you.
But all of the stuff we had with us when we got grabbed was taken away. Why were you hiding it?
Why should I tell all of you about one measly photo?
Anyway, where's Luna?
I asked her to leave. I wanted to be alone with Quark for a bit. So, why are you here?
I wanted to hear the rest.
The rest of what? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about the simulated manned mission to Mars. We heard that recording about it.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about. I'm getting old. Memory's not what it used to be. Seem to be forgetting a lot of stuff lately.
Hey, nice try, pal. But you're not getting away with it. This time. You remember something? Alright. You remember so much, you told me it'll take way more than 10 minutes to tell it all.
You really sure you want to know?
Huh?
Maybe I'll tell you, and then you'll regret it. Maybe you'll wish you'd kept your fool mouth shut. Just think about all the hopes you've got for the future, and all the happy memories of your past. What if what I have to tell you makes everything you've ever believed ring hollow, and the whole world just crumbles around you? You sure you want that?
Hey, come on. You don't need to threaten me.
This isn't a threat. I'm being honest here. Are you really, truly prepared?
Well, of course. I never got the chance to say, I am. Before I could, Phi exploded into the room, her face a mixture of anxiety and fear.
Good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Alice is... Look, just come with me, all right? She's in the number 2 cabin.
Without waiting for a response, Fi spun around and ran back out of the room. Tamuchi and I exchanged a quick, confused look, then leapt up and took off after her. Ja, da hätten wir fast ein paar neue Informationen bekommen. Und dann... Jo. Same procedure as every... Naja. Alice! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It felt as if I'd walked straight into a brick wall. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to buckle, and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then, at last, I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly, she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. No, it's not true. Why? Deswegen. Then I noticed it. All the blood must have distracted me, but now I saw that there was a scalpel buried in her chest. Ein Skalpell? Was beim letzten Mal nicht ein Messer? Judging by the position of its handle, she had been stabbed through the heart. I felt a sympathetic twinge of pain in my own chest, and my stomach lurked. Bile and hopelessness rose up in my throat. I stood, hands balled tightly into white-knuckled fists, and took a deep breath. All around the room were the rest of the Nonary Games participants, except, of course, for Quark. I wanted to ask which one of them had killed her. Even if it had been one of them, though, there was no way they'd answer. All I could do was stare at each one of them in turn, asking myself, is this person a murderer? The looks they traded with one another suggested that I wasn't the only person wondering if they were standing next to a killer. An unsettling silence filled the room. Clover was the first to speak.
Who did this? Say something! Answer me! Please, Clover, calm down. We don't even know if she was killed. Then what happened? An accident? You think a scalpel just dropped from the ceiling and stabbed her?
Cool it, kid.
You did it, didn't you?
Are you nuts?
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Clover, even if we assume that she was murdered, that doesn't necessarily mean the killer was one of us, does it?
Wait a minute. You went into the AB room with Alice during the last round, didn't you? Something happened in there, didn't it?
No, nothing happened.
Don't lie to me! There's no way Alice would just run off like that! She wouldn't leave me! Something happened! If she was going to leave, she'd tell me! She...
Hey, Clover. Don't you think just assuming Alice was murdered is jumping the gun a little bit?
How can you look at her and say that? Scalpels don't just stab people all by themselves! Oh, I see. I see. I get it now. You're all in on it, aren't you? It wasn't just one killer. It was 6! No wonder you're so anxious to say this wasn't a murder.
Clover, please, just settle down.
Fine. Show me some proof then. Prove to me in 10 seconds that you didn't murder my friend, or I'm going to kill every last one of you bastards! You're all going to die just like she did!
Hey, hold on a minute.
9, 8, 7,
Clover!
6, 5, 4,
Clover!
3, 2, 1!
Die dumm? Clover setzt Explosion ein. Explosion ist super effektiv. To be continued. Okay. Unerwartet. Geradezu, ja, nicht so, wie wir es uns jetzt unter Umständen erhofft haben. Denn so bekommen wir natürlich auch nicht mehr Informationen aus Tamuchi heraus, wenn wir ganz ehrlich sein wollen. Ja. Das ist jetzt irgendwie doof. Sie will also einen Beweis, dass niemand von uns etwas mit dem Mord an Alice zu tun haben kann. Ansonsten bringt sie uns alle um. Davon abgesehen, dass ich sehr gespannt darauf wäre, wie sie das tatsächlich machen will. Wobei, naja gut, bei Clover sollte man eher vorsichtig sein. Ja, das bringt uns in eine missliche Lage, in eine Bredouille gewissermaßen. Und wir können jetzt diesen Weg hier leider momentan nicht weiter fortsetzen. Das ist schlimm, schlecht, schade. Und wir müssen uns jetzt zum nächsten Mal überlegen, wo wir, ja, unsere Reise jetzt fortsetzen wollen. Denn, ja, wir brauchen mehr Antworten, die wir momentan halt leider nicht haben. Na gut, okay, wir können uns alle unsere Gedanken machen. Der Hering macht sich vor allem Gedanken darüber, welche Route er jetzt wieder als nächstes nimmt. Und für den Moment soll es dann einfach mal wieder gewesen sein. Und ich sag dann einfach mal tschö mit Ö und hoffentlich bis ganz, ganz bald.